Hello everybody, welcome to Cyberlock Entertainment and welcome to my top 10 LEGO Batman characters. Batman is one of my favourite franchises. This game I liked, didn't love, but I loved all the characters in it. But I did have a top 10 and here they are. So, at number 10 is the Penguin Minion, and what can you say? You gotta play as a penguin with a gun. And it's Penguin's little, well, minions, and they aren't the most acrobatic, they're not that fast either, they're not tanky, they're not that great, but they're just really fun to play as, because it's a penguin with a gun. And at number 9 is Alfred Pennyworth. What else can you say? You gotta play as Alfred, everyone's favourite butler in any form of media. Name a better butler than Alfred Pennyworth. And in this game, he's got his cool martial art type fighting style, hits people with plate, and it makes sense because he was in the Secret Service and the law, so all around fun character to play. And at number 8 is the Riddler, and I just love the Riddler as a villain in general. I love the whole idea of riddles and death traps in the Arkham games. And in LEGO form, he's done really well. He's got his own unique little tiptoe, it's just really annoying looking is the best way to put it. You just look at that person, you're like, I really want to just punch the Riddler. But he's got a really cool fighting style. He's got mind control and a stun that was used against me a lot, but my co-op friend. That wasn't as fun, but he's got it. But I love his fighting style with his staff. He's just an all-around really fun character to play as in the game. And at number 7 is the Clown Prince of Crime, Joker. And I know he's probably everyone's favourite character, but one of my favourite things in this game was actually playing as the more unique villains that you don't see as often. So Joker's here, he's got his fun zapper buzzer, he's got 2 machine guns, and he's got a really creepy laugh. And at number 6 is Poison Ivy, and she's got one of the funnest jumps in the game. Second best jump. Technically the first best, but I prefer someone else's jump over it, which I'll get to. She has her poison projectile kiss. She can also just kiss people in general to kill them. That's fun. She's got a really nice slappy fighting style. Feels satisfying to use her. And she's one of the only characters that can walk on poison, obviously, because she's got Poison Ivy. And at number 5 is Clayface. And this was my first look into Clayface as a character from this game. I then went on and watched the animated series to find out about Clayface. But I've always liked him. I always liked the idea of shape-shifting into different objects and people. So Clayface is a cool power in lore. In this, he more just does his basic attacks, but it is an earlier LEGO game where they didn't exactly experiment as much, so it's understandable. But I really like this classic Clayface design over probably any of the newer Clayface design. But he's got fun jump, lobs clay, he's Clayface. And at number 4 is the Penguin, and Penguin just has one of the most annoying and fun things, which is his penguin bombers. Send them out, very OP. If you destroy them, you blow up. If they hit you, you blow up. If you leave them, they eventually blow up. He's got a fun glide, even has a gun on his umbrella. One of the most versatile characters with many different things, and really fun to play as. And at number 3 is Mr. Freeze, and he's got the ice gun. You all know why he's here, because of that ice gun. It's the funnest weapon in the game, hands down, just freezing everyone. It's ridiculously OP. Everything is great about Mr. Freeze. He can even swim in poison, which doesn't really make sense. I guess the suit, but then there's a literal sea of poison. But the only reason he's not at number 1 or 2 is because he's such a slow character and he doesn't have a great jump. Apart from that, you know why he's here. And at number 2 is a personal favourite of mine, Catwoman. Probably was my favourite one playing as a kid just because of her jump and her whip. I loved the whole whip. Also use the love gate things or the kiss gate, and she's a cat. I just really like this Catwoman design. I like Catwoman as a character. Definitely one of my favourite to play as. And she also has a purple classic look, which is nice. Technically Cat's a different character, but I'm just counting it as one character, because let's be honest, it's just a purple beast. So, number 1 is Killer Moth, and just what a strange character to put in the game, but I'm glad they did, because he's so unique. He has his own flying style where he can barely really fly right, like a moth, I guess. He also has a really unique thing, though, where he can block with his wings the bullets, and that was just really cool to see. But Killer Moth, just what a fun design, the whole green color, and he looks straight out of a comic book. Probably the most comic book looking character even though they did the comic book look well overall, but Killer Moth, such an underrated villain, though he hasn't really been in much, to be fair, but he's great in this game, and he has some of the best levels in the game. So that was my top 10 characters in LEGO Batman. I'll be doing more LEGO videos soon, and I've got some VR coming soon, and that's a really, really good videos, the VR ones. I think you'll really enjoy them. LEGO videos with currently going through Indiana Jones, and then afterwards it's Harry Potter and Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we'll go through more LEGO games. We're planning on doing them all before Skywalker Saga. And for Skywalker Saga, I've got a lot of stuff planned for the build up to that, a lot of Star Wars things, so look excited for that, or get excited, not look, but as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, it's been Cyberlock Entertainment.